A lot of people are trying to be in a position where they're able to have that flexible schedule and work from home. And I just gave y'all the real deal of basically all that goes into it and how to set yourself up for that. We're talking about getting paid now. We're talking about how to make your media kit. I'm showing you guys my media kit. I'm letting you guys know how much I've gotten paid for brand deals and partnerships. Like, hey NAYvy, welcome back to my channel, loves. So by the title, you guys should already know, and if you've been keeping up, that I am back talking about social media. So in the last video, I basically was giving you guys the rundown on how to become a full-time influencer. And I let you know, like, let me know if you guys want me to make this a series or come back with a part 2 and go more into depth on everything. So this is kind of like that part 2 and me going into depth, but I decided to come out with a social media course slash like video series basically. So it is going to be an in-depth version of everything you need to know to become a full-time influencer and to make that money, honey. Okay, so they're basically videos that I created with 3 different parts, depending on what phase you are in your social media journey, whether you're just starting, whether you are like in the mix of it and trying to figure things out, navigate through things, or the third part of it is like hacks and tips on how to basically like avoid tons of trial and error that I went through and just little hacks on repurposing your videos. So I was gonna create an actual ebook, you guys, to give you guys this information because it's so much information and I wanted to make it really thorough, but at the same time I wanted it to be still kind of informal. Like I really wanted it to be like YouTube style, like how I just talk to y'all, real talk. Like so basically, to start doing social media full time, we're gonna start with something called a starter kit. And so in my first part of my series, that's what it's called. It's called the starter kit, and I'm gonna let you guys know everything as far as like equipment, how to find your niche, growing your following, tips that you need, and free websites, how to make your page professional. You're gonna need to find your niche. You're gonna need to know what you're doing. Like you need to have a focus. You need to be goal oriented and know what you're doing and stick to that so that it's consistent. And then I came up with a method to growing your following, y'all. And if you follow these guidelines, you will definitely have a high chance of success. No, I'm not licensed, but I feel like I'm to the point now where I feel so comfortable to give you guys this information because I've been through pretty much everything. I've been through going to events and being an in-person brand ambassador. I've been through being a digital brand ambassador and working for brands. I have credibility in that area where I've experienced not getting paid for brand deals and getting paid for brand deals and pitching to brands and emailing brands and going through websites to get brand deals. Like everything that comes with being a social media influencer, I feel like whether it was a fail or a success, I've learned from it and I'm able to now give you guys the game. So with that being said, I feel like there's no better way to give realistic information because I went through it, if that makes sense, or I'm still going through it. So this isn't to say that I'm just the best social media influencer out there or the top notch or I have the most followers, because once again, it's not even all about followers, which is the crazy part. Followers don't equate to money necessarily. So that's not the case. That's not what I'm saying. I know I've mentioned many times how I've been having like viral videos, but before this last video that went viral, that's now at like 30 million views, I've had other videos that have gone viral and gotten views, which essentially gets me paid. But like I've had other videos at 5 million, 1.3 million, 2 million. Like I have multiple videos on Instagram and TikTok with millions of views, and there's a method to it. So I definitely want to share how I was able to gain not only views, but these views are equivalent to real people. There's real people behind the screen and the engagement and getting those comments and basically just building your brand. It's all about building your brand, and I feel like I've mastered it over the years. I've been doing social media since 2017. And then y'all, the part 2 is the real, this is the one y'all wanna get, okay? You wanna get part 2 because we're talking about getting paid now. We're talking about how to make your media kit. I'm showing you guys my media kit. I'm letting you guys know how much I've gotten paid for brand deals and partnerships. Like, this is where we really get to what you really need to know. in order to progress in the social media world and make it a full-time job, because it was not always a full-time job for me. Now I'm able to live the lifestyle where I am working from home, and it is a lot, y'all. People like to downplay social media a lot of times as if it's not, but you have deliverables, you have things that the brands are asking of you that you have to sometimes study. You have to write it out, like take notes on things, learn about different products before even discussing it. There's due dates, there's approval, brands have to approve of it. So I say all that to say that it is very much a job, and I'm gonna be telling you guys how to basically juggle that and balance that, and how to make it work, and how to pitch to brands. I'm gonna show you guys my exact pitching email that I emailed to brands, and I've gotten success with it. Look, I even got my notes right here to remind y'all of everything that it's gonna have in there. So yeah, pitching to brands, like ways to get paid, how to monetize all of your platforms, because that's really what it is, y'all. Like, we really all just trying to figure out how to get paid. Like, and then the last part of my series is gonna really tackle social media secrets, like everything that people really be trying to like hold back and not tell you, and things that, not even just that, but like things that I found out along the way that could have saved me lots of time, lots of money, lots of failure. Like, all of that are things I'm just gonna tell you up front. Like, do this to get these results, do this to get you paid more. My filming setup and what I use. Now you're working with brands, now you're getting paid for content. Now your transitions and things like that are more important than when you're first starting off and kind of just doing it for yourself. You know, say if it's just like YouTube or just Instagram, which if you are starting, which you probably are if you're on this video, then that's okay. So a question that I want you guys to ask yourself that's really important, that will really make you come to the conclusion of what is my niche, is I'm going to show you guys my media kit and kind of go through each step of what should be included in it. And I know this is probably gonna be y'all's favorite part, because it's like, girl, enough of the talking. How do we get to the money? Where are the coins? So let's get into it. You can monetize yourself on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. There's other platforms as well, but I'm gonna tell you guys the ones that I'm familiar with and that I have personally gotten paid. In my experience, is it a lot of money? Is it a little bit of money? When you do get this course, it's gonna be sent to you as a link, because like I said, it's a video. So I really want you guys to connect. So you're gonna get your money's worth, first of all, because I spent a lot of time, like, y'all, I literally wrote in-depth notes on like every part of what y'all need to know. Like, that's why it took me so long to come out with even this video, because I've been like just planning and making sure I didn't miss anything. Anything that I missed, I made sure to even put it on the screen for y'all. So ooh, me talking about it, I just get so passionate, because it's like I want us all to win. So I really feel like these courses is something that I've been wanting to do for a while. I might end up turning it into an ebook, just because I feel like it'll be so helpful for a lot of people, and it answered every question that I've been getting on basically social media, and how a lot of people are trying to be in a position where they're able to have that flexible schedule and work from home. And I just gave y'all the real deal of basically all that goes into it and how to set yourself up for that. So all the details on how to get the course are going to be in the description box, but I hope it is helpful. And I'm also thinking about maybe like getting on live like once a week on Instagram to answer additional questions, or maybe like even follow-up questions if you do end up getting the course, or it's something else that I didn't really touch on all the way. I'm just trying to find an easy way to create like I don't even know, like a closer community to really tackle this topic and make sure y'all are getting everything out of what you're asking. Anyways, y'all, good luck to your social media growth. I hope it's helpful. Bye, NAYvy. Love you guys. Mwah.